going on, guys? I'm back with another video. Thanksgiving video. And I don't know, I just wanted to talk about what I've been doing, man. I've been playing Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch, and that game is something that it's pretty special. You know, I haven't played those kind of games in a long time because I guess my time is limited, and you know, when I play games, they're typically these sports games, and you know, but growing up, I played a lot of Nintendo, and all of the Zelda games and Mario games and Metroid, and you know, those games were just classics. And I've been playing Zelda, you know, this past few days that I've been on vacation, and it is awesome. Like, just the way that the game flows, and you know, the different items that you can get, and how you fight and do your combat systems and collect your weapons, and it's just cool, really cool, man. It just takes me back to the old Ocarina of Time, and even that's not the oldest one, but you know, that's the classic that people love for the N64. And so yeah, I've been doing some of that. I've also been working on my game. I finally got past not past, but I was able to get past an issue that I was dealing with, so I want to talk to you about that a little bit. And you know, just enjoying the Thanksgiving week. It's nice to be out here. It's kind of cold out here, and but it's cool. It's peaceful, and I like it. So, all right. So here's what I've been doing with the football game. I got kind of stuck because I was working on the steering behaviors, and steering behaviors are basically the way the players move around the field, right? And I've talked to you guys a lot about this. I mentioned it on my previous videos. And what happens is you have physics. So you have speed, you have, you know, acceleration, you know, you have all these different attributes that can make up your movements, right? And when you mix those movements with the steering behaviors and the formulas that we have, and the gravity and everything, then you start to get different results. And what I did was I changed the code to load player data, you know, so each player has different attributes. And when I did that, I broke the entire steering system, so whenever I would tell a player to go to a certain coordinate on the screen, he would actually run right past it or float past it, then try to go back again, and then back again and back, and he would zigzag. And it would really slow down the game, and it would just take forever for players to get into position. So what I did yesterday is I finally figured out why that was happening, and I fixed it. And but it's more of a band-aid for now. But what's good about it is it lets me get to the next part of my game, which is trying to work through the gameplay, as I mentioned to you in my last video. So I'm working on the kickoff phase, and when the kickoff ends, then you know, the players go into a huddle, and then what I'm working on now is for the menu to come up, and then for the players to pick, you know, you pick your different plays, and then you go to the line of scrimmage. So my goal is to really get to a point where I can have the raw functionality of gameplay from the kickoff all the way through to a touchdown. And you know, that's drawing the line of scrimmage, that's putting the ball in the right place, that's, you know, being able to have the formations set up in the right locations. And you know, when you hike the ball, the players try to move at some rudimentary level, you know, some basic level where they actually can act and look like they know what they're doing. With the basic steering behaviors, like the seeking behavior, the avoid behavior, the pursuit behavior, and tackling, and all that good stuff, right? So the idea is to, now that I've gotten past that steering issue, because it was just taking forever for the coin toss to finish and for the kicking to even start, and I couldn't get past it. Now that I've gotten past that, I've been working while I'm here on vacation, I've been working a little bit on this stuff. And I've also been thinking about coming up here in the mountains to spend some time, for a week or two at a time, if I can get away, to really buckle down and work hard on my game without any distractions, without any family or kids around, and really just try to focus on making heavy pushes for the game to, proceed and progress. So that's kind of what I'm doing, and I really hope that I can, make more progress and get this stuff going. So I don't know if someone's going to come out here in a moment, but if they do, then they do. I don't think so. But anyways, it's beautiful out here, and I just wanted to make a video, man. I just think it's cool to talk about the game and where I'm going with it, and I'm excited to show you guys something soon. And there's so much that I want to do with the game. There's so much to do with it, and so many areas to go, and I'm so excited to to make progress, that now that I've gotten past this issue, I'm excited to get back into pushing forward. So yeah, so indie development, it's tough, it's fun, it's frustrating, challenging, rewarding, and there's a lot to learn, and I'm looking forward to learning a lot about what it takes to make a game, and what it takes to make a game using GameMaker Studio too. So hopefully I can have more of that for you, more gameplay to show, and hopefully the game can get finished and be something that people will enjoy. And so that's what I want to do. I have a website that I'm building. I have a game the name that I've named for the game. I've done that. I've gotten all the domains, so that's taken care of. I need to get some gameplay going. I need to get further along with the art, because I really want to get some good screenshots and design for an art design for my website, for the website. So that'll be launching, I would think, I don't know, in the next few months max. And from there, I can hopefully start to get you guys involved, share more blogs through there, and also through video. And also, I'm planning on doing a Discord channel, and Discord is something that I use all the time with developers, and there's a really good, an awesome GameMaker Studio community out there. They have a really nice channel there. They offer so much help. That's where the developer and I met that's working with me. And so that's going to be another area where, we can talk about the game and improvements and, things you want to add on, any kind of news and things like that. Another thing too I wanted to mention is there's a guy that I follow. His name's Joccish or Jokeish. I don't remember. It's both. He calls himself both, but I'm not sure which one he goes by. I think it's Joccish. And he's making a pretty cool indie game in Unity. It's a roguelike type of strategy game. And I don't really play those much, but you guys should check him out. Nice guy. We had a chat a few weeks ago, and one thing that's cool is sharing your work and your game with someone who's doing the same thing that you are, and kind of learning what works, what doesn't, little tips and tricks and and hints that they can give you on what they did and how they did certain things. And so it's nice to have people that you can bounce ideas off of, and so yeah. So that's everything. I'm just going random here, off the cuff, very simple. But let me know what you guys want me to talk about in the comments. Let me know if you want to hear about other things in the game, or certain aspects to the game, whether it be the coding or the design or the art, or what it's like to be an indie developer, things like that, let me know. Like I said, my plan is to keep going forward with the game, and the more that I can show you, which I'm very close to showing you something, I'm talking very close, just giving you more of a hands-on, peek into the game and where I'm at, and kind of narrating through that. But it probably won't be until I get back home from vacation. It's maybe a week or so, a week or two max, and yeah, there'll be more progress to show. I'm looking forward to this going forward, but hang tight, hang tight. This is definitely, like I said, this is definitely a cool place to be, to concentrate, to get away from the hustle and bustle and all the noise and things that happen in your life. And this is a cool place to just really just get away. So I am seriously thinking about trying to do something up here at some point, and just working hard, hanging out with my mom, and just getting away for maybe a week or so and just really trying hard to do this stuff. So hopefully I can do that at some point. It's going to be hard because, I have a kid and everything, but I really want to focus hard on this game. And yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. There's another guy, by the way, I follow his name is Tom Francis. He's very popular. He's the one that made the stealth game a few years ago. It's called Gunpoint on Steam. And he worked for a company. He worked for a company as a game review magazine type person, editor, and he loved his job. And he was working on that Gunpoint game part time. And he got to a point where his game released. It did very, very well, and he was able to quit his job, and that's what he does full time. And he just released a game called Heat Signature, so you guys should check that game out too. That's he kind of inspired me a little bit, to pursue my dream, my passion. And one thing that I can say is, it's possible to do this, and I think that everyone out there should follow their dreams, and if they go for their dreams, they may realize that it's not their dream, or they may, they may wrap their arms around it and, totally just fall in love with what they're doing, and then it doesn't become work, and it just becomes this energy and this momentum snowball that you begin to create, and before you know it, you have this future, you have this career. And I'm really trying hard to keep myself focused on this game because I've always wanted to do this, always. So we'll see. We'll see how far it gets. I'm hoping that I can finish this through and get something that I can show you guys and the world, and hopefully it's sooner rather than later. So we'll see. But I got a lot of work to do. And I got a family cooking. It's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the subs, all the comments, all of your support. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate it. And I think that, the more people that we can get involved. I do other things, as you guys know, the All Pro Football editor, the other game editors, the show every Tuesday night, Sim Sports Real Talk. I do that. And I love games. I love sports games. I love football sports games. And so if you guys are still watching this far, then you know what I'm about. So, all right. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.